I really don't know if I trust you, by the way.
You can trust me. We're going to take a ride. Everybody in Holland, everybody can drive a bike. So also I can. Okay, let's go. Watch out for the phone, watch out. Oh no.
So I'm now in the contraption.
In the Jordaan, where this is one of the oldest parts of Amsterdam. And yeah, and now we're driving a bike. And in Holland, I think everybody can drive a bike.
That's quite a statement.
Yeah, it's a statement, because you grow up, and first you start with the bike with the little wheels, you know, so you won't fall over. But then you get until like 6, maybe earlier, and you have to take your bike to go to school, because your parents will let you drive your bike to school. Everybody takes a bike to school. And then, yeah, so everybody can drive.
So will you tell me some of your favourite things to do in Amsterdam?
Well, I like to eat in Amsterdam.
Okay.
I have so many different cultures and kinds of food that's great, and I like to drive my bike in Amsterdam. And I like to relax in one of the parks. I like to play with my bands in one of the so many clubs. I'm not gonna look over my shoulder. I trust you, Grace. So.
Oh my god! Man.
Okay, come on, Grace, come on.
Okay, so tell me who uses these big bikes other than us?
A lot of people, especially people with dogs and with children. They put the children in the bike. In the front.
Like I've done now.
Like I do.
Like I put you in the
Like
front.
you put me in the front.
Ah.
Oh, watch out.
Oh.
Oh wait, crawl back.
Ah.
Oh. That's
Should we get you out of there?
Whenever you want.
Let's get you out of there for the time being.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we're back in maybe slightly safer positions now.
I will change later on.
We'll see about that. Okay, so we've had public transport, we've had canal,
yes.
We've had, and now we're having bicycle.
The bicycle.
The transport culture here in Amsterdam.
Transport culture. It's most easy because by car, and also the parking places are a few. And by car, they're like the streets are very narrow and people are always walking and don't have looking after each other. So it's very. By car, you will do over an hour to cross the center. It's really bad. And by bike, you don't have to pay parking costs. You don't have to have a maximum speed, or you don't have to wait for stuff, because by bike you can just go. But what do you like the most from Holland until now?
So far.
So far.
This area is beautiful.
Nice, huh?
Yeah, really nice part of town. What's the name of it? The smaller canal area where we got these bikes from.
It's Jordaan.
Jordaan. Yeah, I'd say that's my. Oh, I think this is where we're supposed to stop.
Okay.
I'm really glad that when we arrive at the bar, you're lying in there and I get off, and everyone thinks that I'm the strong one.
I'm also very glad we just safely parked and I can step out and I'm still alive. It's very happy about it.
Touche.
I like to party in so many clubs. You can shop really good here. With the very old buildings, you can see so much stuff in Amsterdam. It's limitless.
So, first of all, would you mind introducing yourselves?
You first, sir. Right, my name is Andrew Nichols, South African, but I now make Amsterdam my home, and it's a great place to live.
And do you have some things that you should suggest that people do whilst they're here?
Yeah, one of my favourite things to do in Amsterdam is if you manage to find a nice sunny day such as today, just walk around the city. It's especially areas such as the Jordaan, where we are right now. There's a hell of a lot to look at. The architecture is fantastic. The people are really friendly. There's lots of little cafes to sit down and have a drink. It's just a great little vibe. Come here, walk the streets, get to know the city.
My name's Jason from England. I lived in Amsterdam for 13 years now. What would I do? Yeah, I could do blatant self-promotion because I actually run a pop-up brunch concept in Amsterdam, which is perfect for people visiting town. Other than that, I think some of the best things to do are get yourself a picnic, get out into one of the parks when the sun's out, or explore some of the old cafes and bars and restaurants in Amsterdam. But we're actually 50 metres away from probably the best little triangle in Amsterdam, which is not going to come across on film, but there's a bar called Tobacco that way, there's a bar called Finch this way. It's called the Noordermarkt. There's a beautiful organic market there on Saturdays, and it's generally just a nice spot to hang out, have coffees or beers. And,
this is actually, funnily enough, this is for the meetings and events industry. So do you run, would you put your pop-up, could you do that for an event if somebody needed to have catering or brunch?
Well, we don't do catering, but we do private brunches. We're doing one for a bunch of directors from maybe an AMRO this week.
So there we go.
I do it in the name of spreading the word, basically. But, yeah, but we can do that. But also, there's a little place called Rode Hoed, which is the Red Hood, which is a tiny little event space over on one of the islands called Prinsen Island in Amsterdam, which is that way, which again works well on film. And that also is a lovely space for event-based meetings and the like.
What's your name and what's your company?
My name's Jason. My company is called Jason Hartley's Love Food, and it's jasonslovefood.com.
Brilliant. Fantastic. Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
And thank you.
What was your favourite part?
Probably all the cycling, definitely the cycling, because like although cycling at home is fun, it's dangerous. So yeah, no, it's nice to just be out in there.
I hear you have the special roads for it, so it's much better, right?
It's more set up for it,
cool. Did you?
We found I Am Amsterdam sign today, a museum plane, and Joe and Megan, they sat in the D and made a cute little. Yeah, that's there's loads of people there.
Nice.
It was good fun.
Yeah, I like that.
But Jourdain is beautiful. We've been just cycling around Jourdain and finding all the little boutiques and
nice, huh?
beautiful
Little shops and.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Were there also things you didn't like about Amsterdam?
Didn't like.
And it's annoying that everyone speaks really good English.
Yeah, I can imagine. You don't have your secret language or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and you kind of want to have a hard time and get lost, and people not to speak English, so it kind of feels a bit more immersive. So, too good at
Too good at English. You Dutch people are too good at English.
I will say to him, good like this, huh?
Pretty good life.
Pretty good life.
Cheers, man. Cheers. Thanks for the ride.
This is the good Amsterdam life.